Tonight, a nursery worker who abused children in his care pleads guilty. Good evening. A nursery worker hired to protect and take care of young children has pleaded guilty to 26 charges after being unmasked as a prolific paedophile. Among the offences, 45-year-old Vincent Chan admitted to were making indecent images of and sexually assaulting multiple children, which he filmed himself doing. The Metropolitan Police has called the investigation one of the most complex and harrowing they've ever undertaken and recognised one of Chan's colleagues for making the call that led to his depraved crimes being uncovered. A warning, Cafo Passa's report contains distressing details of the investigation. Next tonight, undignified and unacceptable. The words used by multiple agencies to describe the state of emergency care at an East London hospital. A patient who spent 40 hours on a trolley at Queen's in Romford has compared the hallways to a war zone, with corridors forced into makeshift wards as the system becomes overwhelmed. Well, footage shared with ITV News shows dozens of patients in beds lining the hospital walls, with staff trying to provide care in busy walkways. Healthcare bodies have described the situation as a national emergency, while the hospital itself is pleading for funds to expand its overstretched A&E. Our political correspondent Simon Harris reports. Some other news now, and a manhunt is underway after a woman in her 20s was raped in Westminster yesterday morning. Now, the landscape of education has changed dramatically over the last decade with the rise of social media and its dangers, the fallout from the pandemic and the constant evolution of AI. Someone who's been on the front line for all of it is Lucy Harrison, the head to talk to us. That was you with your gong there, your teaching equivalent of an Oscar.
Just gave me a round of applause when I took that decision, and it's not something we've ever looked back from. It's enabled children to be children in my...
phones, talk about social media. We've now got AI, which is, every single day it's developing faster and faster. Ask you, because there was the TV show last year, was it Lucy Harrison? You obviously know what you're talking about. Thank you so much, and congratulations on the award once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, more on education now, and hundreds of people will lose their jobs at the University of Essex as it closes its city campus in Southend. Will still to come on the programme. But first, she is an Oscar-winning actor making her directorial debut. And for Kate Winslet, it is a family affair. The new Netflix film, Goodbye June, in which she also stars, was written by her son. Well, it follows complicated family dynamics in the lead up to Christmas. Before we go to Sangeeta on the red carpet, let's take a look at the movie. Well, from film royalty to a music mogul now, and if you're not clued up on the inner workings of the industry, there's a chance you may not have heard of Darker Speeds, but you'll definitely know the artist he's helped make it to the top. When the new documentary Darkest delves into his own career from T-boy to chief exec at Island Records. Darkest, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Goodness me. So it started off as T-boy, but I know, because I've been reading up a bit about you, that it actually started off at a salon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, a quarter of a century ago, trigger-happy TV landed on our screens, and the image of comedian Dom Jolly with a massive phone instantly became woven into British pop culture, where today he joined Save the Children outside Westfield and Shepherd's Bush to encourage holiday shoppers to take out their own phones to make a donation. Here's Hannah Kings. Now, there was a temporary flurry of snow in central London as one of the most photographed Christmas trees in the capital has been switched on for the festive season. Only it wasn't snowing everywhere today, and this tree happens to be in a hotel. The extravagant decorations at the Savoy are a winter staple, and Sally went along to see what it takes to turn a lobby into Lapland. Well, she made it back to the studio. A big question is, are we any closer to a white Christmas? Here's Sally again with the forecast. Thanks, Sally. And that's it from us for now. The evening news is next with Mary. But for now, from all of us on the London team, bye-bye. Have a great evening.